How are we doing?
We are here.
We are here. All but one.
Nothing ever changes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonder if
Oh,
somewhere along the way you're going to get a break enough to remember to do that.
yeah, really. Jeremy, I hate to say this, but one of the destinations stopped. It was the Things of Illinois page. Did you
Yeah,
notice that?
I see that.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, it
We'll
is
let
what it
the rest
is.
of them work.
Yeah, I'm already tired of crap already as it
Yeah,
is.
I don't blame you.
This has been a long day.
Yes, it has.
Um, I was on. I was actually on the road. I've been on the road the last couple of days. Really, um, put in about 500 miles this past week.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, but that's nothing compared to what it's going to be a week from tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I will be putting in roughly, well, let's see here. Uh, Maps. Hello, Keith.
Oh hey Keith.
Let's see.
Are you feeling better, hun?
Was he not feeling so good?
No, it wasn't that he really. It was more of the our wonderful retrograde we got going on.
Oh, okay.
I will be putting in 1,100 miles next Friday.
Wow.
Just over 1,100 miles.
Yes, yes.
So,
And be here on Monday, right?
no, I'll be there Friday. I'll be leaving on Monday.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I'll be leaving you guys Monday morning to get to West Wendover Monday night and then getting into Reno Tuesday afternoon.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This is my busiest time of year. And I have my little checklist of things to get done between now and the day that I leave. Still a lot of crap that needs to be done.
Glad you're better.
Flu, yeah, that's nasty. All right. So, luckily, we only had just a little bit of a hitch getting on, but all things considered, I think we're doing good.
Yep.
We did have 18 destinations instead of 9.
Double the amount.
Yeah, it had been a minute since something like that had happened, but I guess it was time.
Yeah, yeah.
So, the title that I have for tonight is March Showers.
Huh?
March,
Much
uh,
showers.
yeah, kind of a play on the April showers.
Uh-huh. And what March showers are we talking about?
We got dumped on last.
Yep, over here. Yeah, with all the rain we got dumped on over here throughout Illinois and Indiana.
Well, the entire country got dumped on.
Well, that too.
Not
Yeah, the
us.
entire country did. Yeah.
Not us.
Not you suck.
We got nothing.
No, Wednesday we had major rain, and there were tornado touchdowns in several areas. I do know there was some in Illinois. There was some here in Indiana.
I
Uh,
did see that.
Yeah. One of the biggest ones actually happened in the town of Kankakee, which is like about
that's the one. Yep.
yeah, that's south of me. So they took a direct hit. It
Yeah.
was I saw pictures and videos of it. It was a pretty bad one too. I'm gonna say that's probably gonna at least be an EF3.
I know people died
Yeah,
in
two
some
people
of
died.
these.
I think it was actually an elderly couple that I think that died.
Yeah, I was talking to my son. He's always yes, we were raised in tornado country, but holy shit, he says, "Oh well, I don't." He lives in a camper, mind you. He's like, "Oh, I don't know. We'll see if it even comes this direction." By the time you see if it comes that direction, you're done,
Yeah.
dude.
Less, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
he scares me more than any of the kids.
Well, did you also see too? I'm not sure how far this is from you, Jeremy, but did you hear that there was also one massive tornado that struck in the town of Knox, Indiana? Did you see that one yet?
Knox, no.
I'm not
I
sure
haven't heard of
exactly.
that town.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where in Indiana that is, but they got. See, surprisingly,
Find
they.
out here.
What's that?
Let me find out here. Knox, Indiana. Actually, is not really all that far from here. It's little more than a halfway point for me to get to Crown Point.
Oh, really? Okay, so that means it was even closer to me then.
Uh, ish, maybe.
Yeah.
Might be right. Well, yeah. If it's closer to me, but not by much.
So well, with whoops, hang on one second. Sorry, I was trying to actually share something because there was a reason why I brought it up. So, the town of nearby the nearby town of Knox, that was where one of the tornadoes hits, and this was a huge one. I think it struck after dark, and this thing was like it had to at least been a half mile wide. Um, I assumed that it was going to be at least probably be at an EF4 on the scale, but the good part was, but I guess you can kind of say the not so good part was that it spent most of its time out in open country. But in spite of being out in farmland, um, there were still some farmhouses that were hits. So as a result of that, it ended up getting an EF2 rating instead. And I actually have a picture of it. I'm just trying to put it. I was trying to click share. Oh wait, I got to do it this way. Here's a photo of it that I got.
Well, don't kick yourself out of here.
Nope, I'm not doing that. But here, okay, here we go. So yeah, check this out. It's occurred in Knox.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Really big.
Yeah, you weren't kidding when you said half a mile wide.
Yeah, that's a wedge. And I mean, I don't know. I think this was like I said, I think this was actually at night. I mean, it's hard to say because yeah, the sky's a little bit gray, so it could be just maybe the background, or it could.
No, it's during the day because in this area it started raining like early in the morning and it just continued on until 6.
Okay.
It rained all day long.
Yes, yeah, it did. But yeah, I wasn't sure if this was during the day or if this was just lightning that was illuminating it.
Yeah, it would have been during the day.
Yeah, either way, that's still a pretty scary picture. But I'm going to show one more picture. Now, this is going to be a little bit shocking because actually they just shared this out um, earlier today, and give me a second here while I'm trying to change the picture. I want to show you guys kind of a resemblance of something because you'll see why I'm showing two pictures. Let me see. So, okay, this was the first one. How do I? Okay, I just may just have to exit out and just restart it again. Okay, so you guys saw this picture, right? Now you guys tell me when you see the second picture. Tell me what you guys think of this one. Um, well, that is if it's going to show up. Why is it saying it's offline? Okay, let me try this again one more time and see what happens then. Shoot. Okay, it's not showing up. So I actually had one other idea that I did find that I can do to.
Send it to me, Nick, and I'll bring it up.
Yeah, I'll just send it to you. That's fine. Here, okay. Yeah, I know it's technical issues once again. It's just not cooperating with me. All right, Jeremy, here's the other one.
Get down. Get down.
Actually, you know what? Now that I sent it to you, and you could share it out. We might. Well, actually, no, I don't think we could. Never mind.
Okay, you cannot keep a straight face on a show when there's a dog 10 feet from you humping a pillow.
Oh, wait. Okay, I got it. Now, here, check this out. Now, what do you guys think about this picture here? You guys, what do you
It's the
guys?
same as the other one.
It's the same picture.
Actually, it is not. This is a photo. It may look like the exact same one, but it's really not. This was taken up in Michigan during the Palm Sunday tornado outbreak of 1965. So, does it look? I mean, it does look like exactly the other one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And of course, back in 1965, I mean, people were still using black and white cameras, so I don't think it's even a color camera they're using. I think it's in black and white.
You sure about that?
I mean, it's possible, but there is that other famous picture that was taken. And Jeremy, you probably may know this photo. There is also that other famous photo that was taken during the outbreak where you had the twin funnels together, and that was also taken in Indiana. So, and
There's been quite a few of those.
Yeah, those were taken in black and white.
Some pictures are just better in black and white.
I think so too.
Yes.
Kind of like the ones you posted. Like you had the color and then the black and white, and the black and white looked better.
It does. I do that a lot with my friends. I go from color to black and white.
Do you have a storm right now?
No, it's clear over here.
Okay, because you were cutting out there for a minute.
Anything? Although they did say that.
There it is. I saw it.
You froze, and then like the next frame, you were sitting back. There was no in between.
Yeah,
I didn't see any cut with that. No, although they did say that tomorrow morning up to like late afternoon tomorrow, we're going to be under a high wind warning, so it's going to be really windy out.
Yeah, we're expecting 60 degrees, 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. It's
been a long day. It's been a long week.
It has. Yeah, we're expecting 60-mile-an-hour winds too. It's affecting over here. And Kate, that's it.
We cannot have a warm day here without at least 40-mile-an-hour winds. And today was almost 70, and we're looking at 80s by the end of the week.
You know what we are looking at?
What?
Yeah, same with us.
Snow on Monday.
Snow
Partial
on Saturday for us.
Tuesday. Partial snow on Wednesday.
You
Sunday.
might want to get out of there sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so today is a high of 45, tomorrow 46, Saturday 42, Sunday 68, Monday 43, Tuesday a high of 27.
Who lives in Colorado?
Yeah.
It'll be me in 7 days.
You know what? It's they changed ours now. We got like 73, 74, and then drops to 38. And these are highs.
Oh
Drops to
man.
38 and then 54, 79, 85, 87, 89, 91 by the time you're here. Saturday's going to be 91.
Wow.
Jeez.
So we will be getting the air conditioners out this weekend and putting them in just in case during the freeze, of course.
As long as it is not a downpour like it was the last time I arrived.
Oh God.
It's not showing any precipitation, but during that 38, it's showing winds are pretty bad. And then we're 91 and then drops to 77. This is why people are sick.
77's fine.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, the day you leave is going to be 73.
Oh my God.
That's okay.
And
Yeah,
while
that's
you're here,
pretty good.
it's going to be 89 Friday, 91 Saturday, 77 Sunday.
That's
So you
fair
get the whole
enough.
gambit.
That works. I am okay with that.
That's the highest temperatures we've seen this year. And I keep telling Zach, he says, there's going to be a big snow. There's going to be a big snow, and it's going to be bad, and it's going to tear down lines, which our wet snows do, because then they freeze up there on the lines and it tears them down. And I bet him, now we're going to see who's right. I made a bet with him that there will not be another snow. And after 91 degrees, there better not be another damn snow.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's supposed to snow. It's supposed to snow this upcoming Saturday, and if that's not enough, too, that's also happening right at the same time, which is not. I'm not really complaining because it's not really going to change anything, but that's actually going to be happening exactly the same time that we're having our St. Patrick's Day parade here in the city. I'm heading out to the city.
That has
Saturday.
never stopped some drunk Germans from running around, I promise you.
It's not Germans, it's Irish.
No, trust me, it's the Germans that are running around drunk.
Okay, but it's an Irish holiday, though.
Oh, okay. So what excuse do we need to go around getting drunk?
Rock right here. I represent
Who said
Irish.
you have to be Irish to celebrate?
Yeah,
That's
I know.
right.
Well,
It's the Germans running around drunk, I promise you.
see, we always usually said, even if you're not Irish, everyone is Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
That's right. That's it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we don't go out. We don't do nothing on that day for a reason. No.
according to this, the snow that we're supposed to be getting on Monday only goes up to 30% chance.
Wow.
Tuesday is 20%. Wednesday is 20%. No, it jumps up to 30 a little bit. And usually by the time we get to the day of, it changes drastically.
Yeah.
We probably won't get anything, but then again, you never know.
Yeah,
Stop it.
very true. Green beer. That would actually taste pretty good. I tried green beer if that does that even exist?
Yeah, when you put food coloring in it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought like actual green beer. But no,
No.
that's pretty cool.
No. Hops, barley, things like that are not green unless they did something drastically wrong.
I do
Now-
actually drink.
I can give you green Everclear or, we can do that.
I do drink, and I know they sell these all the time at different grocery stores. Obviously, our store is no exception. We do, of course, it's not alcoholic. Obviously, Green River
Oh,
soda.
I don't know. That must be something over there. I've never heard of that.
I think they would sell it over there too because it's not like necessarily like a Chicago or Midwestern thing. I would have expected they would have been selling that like all over the country because like any grocery store, especially with St. Patrick's Day getting closer, would probably be selling it.
No, we went to Walmart the other day, and they are coming up, and not just Walmart. I'm sure you've seen it in your store, but they're coming up with so many different sodas now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's true. We've been
uh,
seeing that over here too.
one of them, uh, Fanta. And I was
Yeah.
looking at his fridge there. It's Fanta pineapple, and
Yeah,
it sounds disgusting.
Somebody was telling me about that.
It's okay. Like, I don't drink soda, so that's nothing for me. But like, they're coming up. Yesterday we went to Walmart, and there was something sugar free. It was like some kind of a float or something like that, but it sounded really good. Sugar free. I'll try it.
Like a root beer float?
No, it was like cherry something float.
Huh.
oh, that's something new. I never heard of that one.
Yeah, root beer I don't do. I can't smell it. I don't want. Mm-mm.
I'm the opposite. I love root beer.
People are probably getting tired of all the same old things that we've had for the last 40 years,
If not more.
if not more, yeah. So they
Hi, Rose.
probably trying to come up with something different and hoping that it tastes good.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's it.
I did
Somebody
try
on
some.
the line tastes it and says, "You know what? Let's try. Let's see what the world thinks."
Don and I tried something like that a few years ago. It was a Pepsi product, and the Pepsi that we took that we thought was going to be good, but man, we were proven wrong very quickly. They actually made a blueberry flavored Pepsi. We
Yeah.
tried that, like, oh my god, this tastes terrible.
Zach would have loved that.
Not well, maybe Zach would, but for me,
He loves
Don, it
blueberry
tasted-
anything.
yeah, for me and Don, it was terrible.
Do you like blueberries?
I like blueberry flavor, but just mixed with Pepsi, it just didn't taste good.
Okay. Mimi said cherry Coke float. Yeah,
Let's see what that-
that's one thing, but I don't know. They're coming up with all kinds of shit that is just absolutely unreal. I'm not willing to spend what the price of soda is right now to try it and not like it, because we have one we tried, nobody likes, and so our trainer does. So when she comes every other week to train these unruly assholes that we got, then she gets those. Speaking of unruly assholes, the one that is not unruly or an asshole went to the vet yesterday, which we were pretty worried about it when she went, because she's had a spot on her side, and dogs get those spots on their sides that are cancer and end up metastasizing through their body. So I'm like, "Hey, Scotty,
Hey, Scott.
Hello?
I saw your video. That was pretty cool, dude." But by the time she went to the vet, it was down. So there was nothing there for them to test. So they look at her and they're like, "Okay, so what is going on with this?"
What?
Everybody went, "Okay, did the audience see this?" Because like Jeremy keeps going out, and it's just that circle with a generic face. And then Nick just went out for the first time.
Oh, that's odd.
I didn't see anything.
It
I didn't
did
see
on my
anything
end.
either.
Anybody else see it?
No, I didn't see it.
I
Can you-
swear I have not been partaking in the Colorado herb.
Can you still see me?
No, it just did it for a second. Like it went out and come back. And that's the second time you've done it, Jeremy. And now Nick did it. Thank you, honey.
Well, I did see Nick glit the one time.
Yeah, no, this is completely went out, picture gone, and when you get rid of your picture, it has that like black and white face.
Right.
That's what came up. But
Okay, well,
anyway, they look at her and they say, "Well, we can't obviously biopsy this right now because there's nothing in it." Look at her chin and say, "She's got zits." What? What? So they give us wipes where we have to wipe her chin every single day, twice a day. Her teeth need brushed, 4 need pulled. Okay. And then they pull on her back leg, which was my concern, is besides she needed her shots, she's starting to get real slow going up and down the stairs. And there's nothing wrong with her joints, but she's 25 pounds overweight.
that's a lot for a dog.
Yeah, it is.
So we had to have a nice stern talk with Daddy about the treats. Yeah, but they're going to biopsy that spot and see. Come to find out, she's not prone to the kind that metastasizes inside dogs. It's just the kind that, like, they get it on the outside, they can remove it.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll remove it. I'm good.
Do I need to bring any equipment with me?
No, I think we have everything here if we need it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good. Well, actually, I really don't know how much time we're going to have. I know I need to meet up with Chris. He's got that box of stuff that he's going to give me.
He can bring his ass down here. You came all the way there. He can bring his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then supposed to be meeting up with Bart for the little thing that he's working on for my.
Bart Costi?
I didn't know anything about it.
Well, are you talking about Bart Costi, Jeremy?
No,
Oh, okay.
one of Zach's partners.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. I was like, wait a second.
the
Yeah.
other part too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which
So
that's no problem. We can meet Bart for dinner.
yeah, he knows I'm going to be there by the 21st. He said he would have it done.
Yep.
I know he's not going to be watching this, so my plan is, well, I'm going to present it to him on his birthday. Now you just glitched.
So did you. And you're still frozen.
I am.
Uh-huh.
Not frozen on my end.
Yep. You are too. There we go. Now you're not. Nick, you still are.
Jeremy, am I?
No, you're fine.
Now you're frozen with your arms out. Yep.
I don't know what it could be.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone, the Supernatural Park Edition.
He's going to meet up with Bart while he's here.
Yeah.
We can invite Bart for dinner, take him out for dinner.
Well, I think what we should do is if it's one of the mornings with breakfast, we should go.
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, find out if they're doing it.
I'll check that out.
Okay. Yeah, so they do like breakfast at what's it?
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
Oh, Golden Corral.
Oh yeah.
And have all the people there of the same caliber. And yeah.
That's where they honor all the veterans.
We don't talk about such things online, Zach. Well, like I said, I know Dad's not watching this. He doesn't watch these videos. He has a hard enough time getting online as it is. So here's my plan. His birthday is on April 3rd. That's a Friday. I'm thinking about doing 13th Dimension, having him on,
Mm-hmm.
and having you guys on and present it to him during the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah.
That'd be
And
fun.
that will effectively be my last show before I have my surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Why not?
Yeah. So with that, if you guys have not caught the announcement that I made 2 days ago,
That
um,
was yesterday.
was it yesterday?
Yeah, that's right. Saw you sent the messages.
Hmm.
Well, I did. Oh yeah, I didn't do a video on. I did a video Tuesday morning, but that was before I got the call.
Mm.
My
Okay.
next surgery is scheduled, and it is going to be on Wednesday, April the 8th. And it's one of those, is that 3-stage surgery. So boom, boom, boom. And during this time, I will be off camera because I am going to be looking hideous. Um, so the first surgery is actually going to be the most simple one, based on how the doctor has described everything to me. He is going to put a balloon underneath my forehead, and there will be like a little bitty valve sticking out of my skin. He says my hair would cover it, but I don't trust him on that end. You guys ever see the episode of Monk? I think it was one of the later episodes where he visits this one guy that's got a pipe sticking out of his head, and he's
Yeah. I've never seen the show, but I know what you're talking about, though.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Oh, hi,
so I'm
Zoe.
feeling like that's how I'm going to look with something sticking out of my forehead. And 2 weeks after that,
Kate.
he's going to put a thing. He's going to connect something to the valve and blow up that balloon and expand the skin.
Mm-hmm.
He says he's going to push it to the max, which means it's going to hurt.
Oh,
Yeah. So I will be living with a headache for a while until I get used to it.
so is it going to be like a migraine at all, or
I
External.
Yeah, it's the skin.
okay, okay,
So I don't know exactly how it's going to feel. He just warned me that it is going to be painful, but it won't be forever.
okay,
So the reason he wants to expand it as much as he can is so that for the next surgery, which will be 2 months after that, he can cut it, fold down the part that he needs to, and he has stretched the skin enough to where he can close it up. Whereas with the previous doctor, he was just going to cut it and then pull the skin and close it. This way, he doesn't have to worry about pulling it together.
Right.
There's enough skin there.
Okay.
And
Now,
then
when you
at
get
some
done,
point, huh?
when you get done, you'll have all kinds of time to write and think and do all kinds of things. In the meantime,
Yeah.
I am thinking that Nick and I might take a break. How about that, Nick?
yeah, might as well. I'm fine with whatever.
I know you need a damn break, dude.
Yeah, I do.
Nick, did we not have this kind of conversation?
Yes, we. That's right. Yeah.
You do.
Yes, I do. I do.
And then we can brainstorm ideas.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Oh, and Jeremy, I don't know if you saw what what Kate said, you can be like those YouTubers, Jeremy, that wear masks and never reveal their true identity. You could be part of Anonymous, get an Arnold mask, or even a Nick mask, according to her.
You know what? I don't think I would be able to do that because there's enough people out there that know me enough to know my voice
Yeah, that's true.
and my speech pattern. I don't think I could be able to
Joey,
off an anonymous.
what's going on there? What aren't you understanding? Like, what's going on?
Can feel and see spirits. That means she's sensitive.
But I can't understand what I'm
Oh,
going
what,
through.
Zoe?
What's going on?
Wait, are you referring to what Zoe's saying?
Yeah.
Is this a? I can't remember. Is this a new viewer, or have we had her watching before? Because she
I
looks
think it's a new one.
I was gonna say she looks new to me.
It's new. I don't recall. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm not friends with this person on Facebook. Oh yeah, she said she's new. Okay. Okay.
Let's not assume. She or he.
I know usually Zoe's a girl's name.
It is.
I don't know. That's pretty versatile to me. Remember what I do for a job.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, speaking of strange names for girls, did you see that Ozzy's son had a baby, a little girl?
No, I didn't.
Her name is Ozzy.
Awesome.
I saw something about that.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I just looked up Zoe.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I couldn't find it. Did you find anything, Jeremy?
Yeah, I found her. She's in Indiana.
Indiana. Okay.
Yeah, and actually not too far from where I was today.
Oh wow! Check that out.
So,
like a new local or something, Jeremy.
He's out of
Check
place.
this out.
I've been searching for answers, hoping to understand what I'm going through.
okay, so first of all, there is no need to be afraid to talk about it.
Well, she
Not
may
not
people-
around here. We have plenty of people on our roster who can be able to help you.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome to message me anytime you want.
Yeah.
I'm mama, grandma around here.
Yeah, Adrian is definitely one of the people on this team to talk to. Another person would be Scott Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how his schedule is lately now that he created his new business a few months ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. I forgot about his new business that he had.
Yeah, he keeps really busy with that one.
I'm sure.
I'm glad things are working out for him. Like,
Yeah.
It seems to be. Yeah, it seems to be. Then we have a few others. Carrie Bilbro would be another person that would be another good person to talk to. Yeah, we have all kinds of people within our staff. Now, if you want to talk to, ask questions, whatever. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Message me. We'll talk. How old are you, sweetheart?
I was wondering the same thing.
And how did you find us?
Yeah, that's what. 22. Okay.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
just making sure I'm not overstepping, some parents' bounds here.
It's always good. It's always good sometimes to ask exactly how old they are, because every now and then sometimes we do have like a kid or two. Well, I mean, not lately, but some of our shows we may have a kid or two watching.
Oh, I have had children, well, underage. We'll just say that. Underage message me. And, my first thing is, they can't talk to their parents because their parents don't understand.
Mhm.
So there's only like so far I can go with that and let them know it's okay. But, I can't get into detail or anything like that with them unless their parents message me and say, hey, she needs help or he needs help.
Well, not only that, I mean, and I told you guys this a long time ago, but the old paranormal club that I used to run back in high school, like I said, when I met the sponsor about a year or 2 years ago now,
Mm-hmm.
he told me that they were pretty much aware, even though I never did send a message to him about regarding our network. Somehow they found out and are aware of what our network is. So, in other words, even though they haven't necessarily commented or really like viewed us in some way, they probably have, just they just hadn't commented on it. So either way, they're aware of who we are.
That's
So
okay.
and that's fine too. Yeah, in other words, yeah, we've had our share of even high school students watching,
Well,
commenting.
there's some shows that probably are not exactly appropriate, this being one of them.
Oh yeah.
For them.
Well, and also too, understandably, these kids, of course, can't watch every show at once because some of these shows also occur during while kids are in school.
Yeah, a lot of people watch it after, and that's
Yeah.
great. I love that.
Yeah, it is.
No.
I was about to read the case.
Okay, so one of the options that I had to choose from for this surgery would have required shaving the beard. But the problem with that, the part of my skin that would have been growing, that has hair growing on it, would have been tucked in inside my nose. And I've got enough nose hair as it is. I don't want more growing in there. So I told him I would like for that to be the absolute last option
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, probably not the best.
Yeah. So for the time being, I will be keeping this beard. Um, I I don't know how long. I'm actually kind of surprised I've kept it this long, but after feeling the benefits of it, keeping my face from freezing when I was outside in sub-zero temperatures,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to keep it. And then as it got closer to the bowling tournament, I thought, you know what, I might as well go with the Amish look.
Then did you say you had a hat or something to go with it?
Well, I'm not going to be wearing a hat for the picture.
Oh yeah. I'm
Well,
just saying.
for the bowling picture, it wouldn't be appropriate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Out off to the side, sure, I can do that. I can bring my hat with me.
And I don't know if you saw Kate said, phew, that's a relief then. The beer gods have been kind.
Well, I don't know about that.
Kate, I gotta ask, because she says a lot about your beard. Have you ever even heard of that band?
Right?
Have you ever even heard of that band, Kate, ZZ Top? Because those guys have quite the beards. Well, except the drummer. He doesn't really, he usually just has a mustache.
I don't know if I'd be able to get my beard that long if I.
Yeah, I wouldn't know if I would want to. That's stinky, nasty, and disgusting.
Yeah, and that would be a lot of high maintenance.
Yeah, it would. It would. Didn't one of the members of ZZ Top pass away a few years ago, speaking of which?
I'm
Not
sure
one of them died.
I think so.
they're getting up there.
Yeah, they are. Well, they've
Oh,
been,
yeah, they've been around since the 70s.
actually, no, late 60s, like 1968, 1969.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
1960s.
up there.
Yep. Dusty Hill died 5 years ago.
Okay, and you said what year?
He,
1960 what?
he was one of the long beard guys. Yeah, Dusty Hill Dusty Hill, real name Joe Hill, died 2021. Uh, let's see, death for chronic bursitis. Doesn't give a cause of death. Yeah, it doesn't give a cause of death. So
Okay. Well, didn't you also say too, like you said, 1960 what that they've been performing since
9.
69? Okay, so yeah, I was right then.
Yeah.
And that's funny what Kate just brought up. I forgot. Yeah, the drummer's last name is Beard, but despite his last name, he was the only one that didn't have one. Although I think they said back in 2013 that he did grow a beard, but it was like a real short one, not like the other two guys had.
Okay, yeah, I see a picture of him. Yeah, this one here is more of a goatee than anything.
Yeah, it was like a goatee. He didn't grow like the long beard like the other two guys did. And
So,
Kate said her dad saw a tribute. Well, and I don't know if you guys saw last year before Facebook started taking down live videos after 30 days, I even performed one of their songs at the karaoke after party from one of the Paracons. I sang Sharp Dressed Man, which is like my favorite one by ZZ Top.
so for now, I am going to keep the beard. I can't guarantee how long. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it suits me. I just wish it wasn't so gray and white.
We're getting older. It's
Yeah.
that way. You can amend that shit if you want to, but what's the point?
Yeah. Well, at least it's not solid white like Scott's is.
Yeah, that's well, and furthermore, it's not like for his beer when he puts to act like spider webs for Halloween.
You just glitched again, Nick,
I glitched
for,
again.
for a split second.
It didn't glitch on my end.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, there is something going on.
yeah.
It's not the weather. I know that.
No, it's not the weather.
We got out yesterday.
But I don't know if you heard me say it though, Jerry. I'm saying, well, at least your beard is not like how Scott does, like when he puts spiders in his beard for Halloween.
Oh no, I would probably have to grow it out another 6 months to be able to pull something like that off. His beard was longer than what mine is now. When he did that, I don't know how long he was growing it, but he did cut it off at some point.
Yeah.
No, I can auction my hair. But
Auction? No, I think she means auction the beard as a whole.
yeah, I don't know if anybody would want that unless a bald guy.
But a lock of beard for each thing's Christmas card 2026.
I don't think anybody would want beard or hair showing up in their Christmas cards.
Well,
No,
except what was that?
I said I don't think anybody would want beard hair in their Christmas cards.
Well, except for Kate, because obviously she wants it.
Send her the whole thing.
I don't think her husband would appreciate that very much.
Well, at least she's not doing the stroke the beard trend.
You know what? This would actually be the perfect time to bring that back up. Jan could be the first appropriate recipient this time because she was complaining about the shitty little length of hair that I had when we met up.
Kate said she'd frame it.
Chris, since you're on here, don't forget
Chris.
Next weekend I'm going to be in Greeley. You need to come up. Plan on it. Come up and see
You
us.
need to bring your ass here. He brought it all the way here. You can bring your ass here.
I just gotta say real quick, and I still remember this. Like this happened back in all this talk about the beard. By the way, I just thought of this. I still remember this. Like 15 years later, this was from high school. We did a show that was called Paradox, which it was supposed to be like a variety show. Like they had different shows and whatnot, and we did one that was actually, well, I wasn't in it, but they did one that was actually supposed to be like like an election almost. It's like two speakers are talking and they're like accusing one another of this and that. And just all this talk about the beard, it made me think of one of the guys who's like saying, okay, everyone, good people of this great country. This guy this guy sneaks in old men's bedrooms, clip off their sideburns, which he then uses to make kitten costumes.
That reminded you of a beard?
Well, because like what Kate's saying.
You're deranged.
I know it doesn't make sense, but no, that actually was a joke that happened during one of our shows.
Remember, Adrian, this is Nick we're talking about.
Squirrel brain. It went from beard to kittens.
I mean, it could
Promise
have
you it feels nothing like kittens.
I mean, it could have been kitten. I mean, it could have been beards, but they chose old men's sideburns.
Well, I can see if you have a kitten in your hands, it's batting at the beard. But anyway, yeah, Chris. Next Saturday and Sunday, I will be in the area. That's the time to meet up because I'll be getting to Adrian's house. I'm hoping 9 p.m. That's the plan. 9 p.m. Friday night. And I will be leaving probably 9 a.m. to Nevada.
That's right before I go to work. I go to work at 9:30 now.
Do you already see what Kate just said?
To nude kittens?
Sorted.
There's new kittens.
Okay.
Aren't there hairless cats out there, like, including kittens?
They're supposed to be that way.
Okay, let's see. So it'll take me about 10 hours to get to West Wendover. So, okay, so if I leave at 9, I can get there at 7. Actually, it'll be 6 o'clock because West Wendover is just inside the new time zone. Yeah, so if I leave between 9 and 10 Monday morning, then I'll get to Wendover with plenty of time to have supper, relax, and then try to decide which way I'm going to go to Reno, if I'm going to take the 80 route or if I'm going to take the 9350 route. I would prefer to take 50, but it's going to depend on the weather.
Yeah.
We
know what it'll be here.
Yeah, but you're just outside the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I leave you guys, I'm going into the mountains. So it'll be a lot different there.
Yeah.
They haven't had a lot of mess either.
I don't know. I heard that Reno got slammed a couple weeks ago.
I don't know. I know they haven't had a lot of mess, and that's our whole fear right now is the fire season because nothing has been wet.
Oh, sure.
Well, yeah, that would be I think that's more of a concern for California, isn't it?
I don't know. It's been pretty bad everywhere here recently.
Because I know that California gets wildfires every year, it seems like.
Yeah,
so do we. So does New Mexico.
Does it? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Jan's old homestead went down last year.
Oh,
that's right, yeah. Oh, and Jeremy, the hairless cats, we can make little sweaters out of the beard hair for the winter season.
Time for you to learn to knit. That's all I can say.
Well, my dad knows how to sew.
How to crochet, but yeah, no, I'm not doing beard hair. Now I have done human hair, like long hair.
Oh,
Like,
like
You make
my
pretty things out of that. They used to do that, way back when.
I can't imagine that being an easy thing to do.
It's not as tiny, tiny little needles, but it's not just one strand of hair you're working with either. But it's a lot like doilies, like
Yeah.
making those little doilies. It's about the same thickness.
Okay. Shit, I lost my train of thought.
Too
So
much on the beard.
come up to Greeley. Let's meet Adrian, meet Zach. Let's all hang out.
Sounds like a plan.
He finally gave me the dimensions of the box, so now I know how much room to save in the car because he's given me a whole bunch of stuff that he's been wanting to get rid of.
Awesome.
And also, I'll need to make sure I save some room for the thing for Dad.
Yep. Which that isn't too awful big. It comes in a box about 7 by 5.
Yeah, I can't.
Maybe 12 by 5.
I can't wait to give that to him.
Because we still got our box.
Yeah, yeah. I can't wait because he's going to be 85 this year,
Wow.
and I can't think of a better gift than that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And 85 is a pretty big year too.
Yeah.
Anything after 65 is.
Yeah. Well, even before that, because I was always told when I had my 21st birthday, for example, they said all the special birthdays that fall always end in the 0s and 5s.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
You don't pay attention to much else.
yeah.
Unless it's like, well, this is kind of more for your 20s, well, your teens, 20s, and early 30s if you make it, except for when you have your golden birthday. But apart from that, it's usually the 0s and 5s.
I don't know. My youngest daughter is turning 29 tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going, fuck.
Well, you don't have to worry about that, Adrian, because the girl I'm seeing, she just turned 29 herself a few days ago.
Yeah, it's like, fuck.
My little girl is going to be 21 this year.
Wow. Big 2-1.
Yeah. And I actually had to change this year's tournament because of her birthday. When I originally scheduled the tournament, because I thought it was safe, but after going through the math and everything, I'm going to be on the road on her birthday.
Oh, that's the worst.
I can't do that.
No bueno.
I cannot do that. And by the time I realized it, oh shit! Now I got to go to bowling through Wyoming in March. But next year, I've already got it scheduled. I actually just scheduled it today. They opened up the reservations for next year. Now going first week of June.
Okay.
But
That's safer.
there's a problem. I got an email today saying that one of the squad times that I picked has been over reserved. So I might get forced to change my dates. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that because we already waited long enough.
Yeah, and it's a year from now. Shit.
Well, it's a year from now, but for the past month or however long, they have been giving preferential treatment to team captains with 5 teams or more.
Mm.
I have been doing this thing for 25 years. This is my 13th year being a captain. I think I should do something there too.
Right.
And the group that I took over has been going for over 30 years. Of course, none of them
Jeez.
are around anymore. They've all everybody has passed.
Right.
Um, actually, one of the guys that passed, his daughter is now bowling with me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, she's 25, I think. And her father, her dad trained her.
Generational.
Actually,
That's awesome.
Scott Wilson knows the family. So he might know her. Maybe, I don't know. But Scott does know the family.
Well, that's cool. Didn't know about.
Oh yeah. Well, her uncle lives just about 45 minutes away.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw him a year ago, last time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, just real quick. Now, Kate just mentioned the bearded sweater Jeremy company.
No, I'm all bearded out.
I don't blame you.
Are you guys going to do a show next week? Because I'm not going to be on. I'm taking my Z-Quill at 5 o'clock. My ass is going to bed at 7 because I want to get up early Friday morning so that I can try to get on the road as early as I can. So I will not be available for this show next week.
Probably not. Let's just take a break.
I was going to say we could take that break that you were just mentioning, Adrian.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Let's take a break. Let's regroup. Let's figure out some ideas.
Yeah.
Because after next week, I can be able to do the show the following week because I'll be done with bowling by then.
Mm-hmm.
Do it from the hotel. Actually, I've done that the last couple times, I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have.
you did. I remember.
And then I will have. Okay. Okay, and then I'll have April 2nd, which will be the last show for me. Now, keep in mind, this is episode 184.
Oh man,
We got 15 more shows before we hit episode 200.
unbelievable.
Well,
So-
at 200, we're not doing it until you're back.
Yeah.
Well, that's still 4 months away.
That's fine, but
We're to continue on.
by then, actually, Zach has. Okay, it's not an MRI; it's a CAT scan. Because a few months ago, every time he turned his neck, it'd pop. Well, now it's getting to where he can't turn it and it hurts.
Oh,
And
Oh.
he walked around for 2 years with a broken neck after his accident.
Oh.
yep.
And so they did fix it. They did something, whatever. I don't know. I can see the hardware in the MRI. But they're talking about arthritis and a lesion and all kinds of things. So Wednesday he has the CAT scan, which I'm 90% sure as soon as that's read, they're going to have him in surgery. And that's what he's hoping for.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but if they can get it fixed, perfect. Let's do it.
Probably
It's,
going to be pretty though.
Yeah.
it's to the point that we can't sleep in the same bed. He has to sleep sitting up.
That's got to be uncomfortable.
Well, it's more comfortable than the pain he's in when he tries to turn over because he can't hold his head up sideways.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it won't hold up. It's bad. So
That's kind of how it is for Dad. He hasn't slept in a bed in 4 years.
yeah, yeah, and they do get comfortable in recliners. They can, but is it ideal? Absolutely not.
After I have my surgery, I'll be sleeping in my bed or my chair.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but it's better than the alternative.
well, my chair is very comfortable. So I have, well, actually, I don't know how it'll be because it did get to a point where I couldn't go to sleep anymore.
Yeah. That Zequel is going to be your friend.
Yeah, it's going to have to be. Well, no, I'm going to need to be careful with that because I don't know what kind of medicines the doctor's going to give me.
I would ask him. I would ask him on your appointment. Hey, is it okay to take Zequel with this?
I will because there is alcohol in it.
Yeah, yeah, but if you're on pain meds for pain, like that works on the pain. So anything else is just going to work past that.
Right, but I don't want to mix the pain medicine with even though it's just Zequel, there's still alcohol in it. I don't want to mix.
What if you did like melatonin?
I've never had melatonin. A lot of people have suggested that to me.
I take it.
I used to take it.
You can't push past it. Like when you take it, you have to be ready to go to sleep and just kind of relax there because if you push past it, it's only like it's the same thing that your brain gives off right before you go to sleep. So if you push past it, it's gone and there's nothing you can do.
Maybe I should get those gummies that you take.
That might not be the best idea with that.
Probably not, but still. I don't know. They seem to work on you and Zach pretty quick.
You know what though? That we quit taking it over 2 years ago now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, because I took it one time and it's just not regulated enough. It's just not. And he had the gummies and I had, he took one kind, I took another. Like there's like sativa and indica and whatever in between. And I took one night and I woke up like I was drunk. I thought I was dying. And this is the same package I had been taking out of. And I was spinning all the way to the bathroom thinking, what is wrong with me? I don't know what's going on. I was burning up. I sat in that big bathtub, that claw tub that's like cast iron.
Yeah.
I sat in it and it was freezing cold. And I'm going, my honest thought through my head was, I don't want him to find me in here dead. I really thought I was going to die.
Wow.
And that was the end for me. I was done because the dosages are not correct. They're just not regulated.
Now, I don't know if I would want to take magnesium because isn't that supposed to be the kind of stuff to help you go shit?
That's the other thing too.
Yeah.
About magnesium, melatonin.
That's what they give you before a colonoscopy.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want to take that trying to go to sleep. Because if I take magnesium, I am not going to be able to go to sleep.
Yeah, I haven't heard of any side effects of melatonin, but I haven't seen the research lately. I haven't had any side effects of melatonin.
Yeah, neither have I.
I've taken it for about 10 years.
Well, I've got 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got 4 weeks to figure this out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You want to come here? What's wrong?
the day after I get back home, I'm supposed to go to the hospital for some kind of different kind of blood work. I'm not really sure what it is. Because usually at Parkview, I go to entrance 3 to do labs and all of that, but they're sending me to entrance 4 for something called operative work or something. I don't know.
Hi.
But it's some kind of lab work. They told me I didn't have to fast like I would for the regular kind of lab. So I don't know what's involved in that one.
Sounds like a heart check to make sure your heart's good for surgery.
Kate said she'd send you the data on that.
Okay. Yeah, well, I do know for the last doctor, he did want my heart checked and have an echocardiogram, but I had already done that when I thought I was having, heart issues, and it turned out to be anxiety.
Yeah. That shit's no joke.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
But all this time, I'm thinking, wait a minute, I do not have anxiety attacks.
You don't have to feel it. No, I mean, like,
Oh, you
nothing
don't.
has to be happening. I was sitting at work one day, and all of a sudden, my heart's racing. I'm getting dizzy, and I'm pissed. Like, seriously, want to hit someone.
And sweating.
Yep. And I'm like, okay, this is not anything I've taken. This is nothing because I'm not on anything but
Well,
vitamins.
when it happened to me, I thought it was the heat that got to me because it was right after I got done mowing my yard and Dad's yard.
Hey, Greg.
I
Oh,
yeah, I'm fine. I'm
hey, Greg.
having surgery next month.
I'll be right back while you explain that.
Okay, I'm having surgery next month finally to get stuff from my nose done, and they're having me go in for some sort of a pre-check the day after I get back from Reno, and that's what we're talking about right now. So yeah, I've been waiting on this since December. I should have been done with it now. So, what are you doing, Nick? Nick,
Sorry, Jeremy. What were you saying? Because
oh,
you froze on my now you froze on my end.
you were frozen on my end too.
Yeah, yeah. I heard you were saying what are you, and then that's when I got cut off, so I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, well, you were sitting still, so I was like, "What are you doing, Nick?"
Yeah,
I was
I
trying to figure out what you're concentrating so hard on.
I wasn't concentrating on anything. I guess it just froze up.
Okay, Kate just threw the link. It's been a long ass day.
I know it has been. I know it's been a long day. It's been a long day for me too. I can promise you that.
I'll be honest. I'm ready to end the show now and just go to bed.
I mean, if I'm surprised you didn't tell us that, right? Well, I mean, I know we had to rush because of the whole connection thing, but if you wanted to end early,
Yeah,
you
that
could have told
was
us very
fun.
quickly.
Okay, so Kate highly recommended magnesium. Oh, is melatonin is dangerous unless you've seen a neurologist.
Oh, I don't remember melatonin being dangerous, although I can't really say the same though for magnesium because I never took magnesium before.
Yeah. Oh, she just said that the magnesium would be a very low dose.
Okay, I would have. Okay, yeah, because I was going to say it also depends how much dose of magnesium that you need to take too. But now she kind of answered the question.
Yeah, that's just it. I don't want to wake up and rush to the bathroom.
Yeah, because magnesium doesn't really. I mean, it can sometimes help out, but you don't want to take too much of it.
Yeah. I don't have a neurologist Although, if we're being honest, I probably should see one because my dad is worried about me. He's worried about my brain, the effects that the blow had on me, and everything like that.
Yeah.
He says I've changed. I don't know if you've noticed anything or if Adrian has noticed anything, but you guys aren't around me all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, as
we
far as I
are here.
yeah, I mean, as far as I could tell you, I mean, from what I've seen, you still, you pretty much been the same to me, Jeremy.
Well, that's what I thought, but you know, I I'm with Dad every day,
Yeah. Yeah.
every single day. So if anybody would know, it would be him.
Right. Right. Well,
So,
hopefully, maybe in some way. I mean, I can't say for sure, but when you eventually get this next surgery, hopefully that might change some things too. But again, I know it's just more of a facial, like another facial change.
well, I don't know, but it probably wouldn't hurt to see a neurologist or see somebody about doing some scans on my brain just to see if there is any damage to it.
Yeah, doesn't hurt to check. Yeah,
No. I still can't believe I was never checked for a concussion while I was in the hospital.
yeah, yeah,
I'm telling you, it's not the same as it used to be because there was protocol. If you were in an accident, whether it was a car accident, motorcycle accident, or trauma to your head, period, you were checked for a concussion. Now, Zach wasn't even checked for a damn broken neck after hitting a fence head first. I mean, seriously.
Right. Yeah. But here's the
Yeah.
thing. Here is my understanding of people who have had concussions. When they've had a concussion, they don't remember several hours before the hit and they don't remember anything several hours after. I clearly remember everything that day.
But that's not always true. My little grandson had a concussion from football, and he did remember everything, but they didn't let him go to sleep for like I don't know X amount of hours. I don't remember how many it was, but
They put me to sleep so they
yeah,
could sew it. Well, they had to. They had to so they could sew everything back up. So
yeah. But that I don't know. It's I know science is evolving; they're learning new things, but I'm going backwards. I'm going back to the old remedies because no,
I
this stuff is no.
I have actually thought about if I would want to donate my brain for research. So if there's any long lasting, uh, no, I was not, Kate. So glad for that because they had to wire my mouth shut. That would not have been good.
No,
no,
Um,
it wouldn't.
but I was worried about that. Um, but no, I had thought about maybe donating my brain to science for research to see if there was any lasting damage. But the thing is, who can they tell?
Yeah,
At least from my family.
well, from your family they wouldn't, but it could help science move forward.
It could,
it
yeah.
could. Yeah. See, that's the same thing with me too. I mean, I think all, it most, if not all, my siblings are doing it, but also myself too.
You just froze.
Yes, he did.
I've already happy coming. I'm my time is up, so that's the same thing with me. As I'm going to be donating my brain too.
I was thinking about doing the same thing for Angelia.
That's
I
not a
think that
bad
would be
idea.
really good for autism
Yeah, it
research.
is. That's why I offered to donate
No,
it after my time
it's
is
not
up.
just the autism, but it's also for the genetic mutation that she has.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
definitely
That's the true. I was actually explaining that she was seeing an occupational therapist today, and I explained to her about the whole KCNH1 genetic mutation,
mhm.
and autism is a symptom of that.
hmm
So
But not all autistic people have that mutation. So
yeah,
it's,
and the other way around as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they, when she was diagnosed with that mutation, they did not really take away the autism diagnosis. I think really they just added it.
Hmm.
But the way that she doesn't really act like somebody who's autistic.
Right.
So that's why I wonder if that diagnosis is really true for her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had been thinking about um, putting down somewhere that when it's her time, donate her brain, because I think that would be a big, because the KCNH1 mutation is rare.
Hmm.
So they would need her brain to look at it.
Hmm.
Right. Exactly.
Uh,
Yep.
the,
And that's
the,
what people don't realize. When you're gone, it doesn't matter. You know, if
it,
you can do something useful, do it.
well, it doesn't matter. The only thing that I'm not particularly a big fan of it is that by the time she goes, hopefully I'll be gone
Yeah. Yeah.
and I won't know.
Right.
Um, but if the reverse happens, then I will know,
Yeah.
and maybe I could get some sort of closure that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
But I am thinking about put writing it down somewhere that when it is her time, definitely donate her brain, because they it's definitely one that they're going to want to study.
You
Oh,
would
I'm
need to get
sure.
a hold of one of the schools that study that, one of the medical schools, and just put that in writing on the list, and they will take care of it from there.
Yeah, if it's the right kind of school. I wouldn't even know how to go about it. So yeah, I will need some help on that.
I got that. I can figure that out.
Yeah, I would definitely want it to be one of the leading
Yeah. Yeah.
medical science things.
Yeah.
Um,
And
hell, Indiana University would be a good one, and
yeah.
that's where all her doctors are.
Yeah, if they do that. Some don't.
Well, since IU is one of the leading schools of medicine, I don't know if I can't imagine them not studying brains.
I don't know. Some of them, like, they have facilities that are not like associated with any school or college that do that.
Yeah. Kate, it is. Actually, I'll type it out for you. I'll type it out in our chat. KCNH1 gene mutation.
I thought of her the other day when I saw this. There was a young child, maybe 2 years old, if that, and he had a double gene mutation. And I don't know what the sequence was, but it was like, I mean, there was no chance for life at all, besides like vegetable state.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
and they said that there was only like 10 in the world that they knew of with this, and they never lived past three. And honestly, looking at them, you would not want them to, because some of their organs outside their body, it was a complete mess.
Wow.
But no, on top of the gene mutation, the two, there was double genes where they shouldn't have been. Like the letters, there was letters that were doubled where they should not have been. Which I don't know the whole sequence of what the letters mean and numbers mean, but
Well, there's no numbers. There's 4 letters that make up the genome sequence, and they're all in a very specific order.
yeah, this was like 2 of them doubled,
Okay, so
and then there was mutations of ones.
that
It was
would technically, I think, would be considered a misspelling because that's how they described it for her. Because for her, where it was one letter, it was a different letter. Um,
oh,
and they called that a misspelling in the genome sequence, and that's probably what they considered it for the child that you're talking about.
yeah, it was awful. It was so hard to look at just
Yeah.
because there is absolutely nothing going on, like in the brain, nothing going on. If there is, it's pain because like other organs were outside of the body. There was like they were outside the bone, and there was just skin covering it. It was awful. Hey,
And
so
even then, it would be so difficult to imagine wishing for a
it would be, but you know, people are different. I have been around people that I love that I wish they would go because I know they were in so much pain,
yeah.
and that's all they wanted. Let me go. Let me. My mother, let me go. Stop resuscitating me. Let me go. But she couldn't speak English to tell the doctors this, and my dad wouldn't translate that to the doctors. So it's like, hey, sweetheart, look me up on Facebook, Adrienne Clayton, and
It's so-
friend me, and then you
it's
can
so-
message me.
It's so weird. I tried looking for her on Facebook, Zoe, but I couldn't find her for some reason. Like every time.
I'll try to find her.
Well, no, it was weird. It's like
Down to Zoe. If you're okay with it, I'll send you a friend request, and then I will send you a message directing you to Adrian. Would that be okay, Zoe?
because like weird
So
thing
get
is,
this.
when I tried finding her, all I just get on Facebook is just saying we didn't find any results. So it's like
You might have filters. So
She's right up on top of my results.
6 reported Bigfoot sightings in Northeast Ohio within 4 days.
oh, that's
What is it?
6 reported Bigfoot sightings in Northeast Ohio within 4 days.
Okay.
A series of social media posts from a cryptid focused podcast has ignited speculation about widespread Bigfoot sightings in Northeast Ohio, with enthusiasts pointing to what they described as a concentrated burst of activity. I want to know where this place is. So, March 6th, witness described a brown, approximately 9-foot tall figure seen outdoors. 7th, a reported brown, 8-foot tall figure, along with alleged footprints and deep grunts. March 9th, a reported black 8-foot tall figure. March 9th, a separate account of a black 10-foot tall figure, said to be accompanied by a heavy, musky odor. And again, March 9th, a witness reported seeing a brown, roughly 6-foot tall figure from about 100 feet away through a window. March 10th, an account describing an 8 to 10 foot tall large black shadow, said not to resemble a bear. And they kind of sort of got a picture, but like everything else, it's a kind of sort of picture.
you can barely see it though.
Okay.
Well, that's not surprising if it's in northeastern Ohio because that's actually it's a known fact that northeastern Ohio, that is basically supposedly the northeastern Ohio, and obviously Western Pennsylvania, that is the traditional hotspot and territory of the Ohio grassman, as they call it over there. Which, to be clear on things, grassman and Bigfoot are basically the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, sweetheart, I got you. I sent a friend request.
Okay, if you guys can try to send,
Double check that, Adrian, because I tried to send her a friend request. Facebook told me I couldn't.
Nope,
Yeah.
it says she's friends with you.
Yeah, she's friends with me now. She had to send me a friend request
Nope,
so
it
that
let
I
me.
could, so that I could message her.
yeah, and then like I said, I tried looking for her myself, but it's not. Facebook is not letting me search for anything.
Hey, Nikki, how are you, sweetheart?
Go to the Things Network page. Go to the video. She's there.
Oh yeah.
Silver Fox. Okay, look at you go, Jeremy.
She's been calling me Silver Fox.
Ah! And also, it's like, and she's asking me too. Nikki's asking me too if I'm feeling a little green today.
Obviously.
Well, it's a well-known fact, Nikki, that Nick is sick. That's why he's looking a little green. And as soon as he drinks that unnaturally green alcohol, he's going to be even more sick. And he and the Green River are going to become very good friends.
That's right.
Yeah,
and that's
they
actually
are.
you actually just mentioned something that I forgot to answer Kate, because Kate asked a question about this earlier. I forgot to answer her, so I wanted to get back to her on this because she was asking about if they had dyed the Chicago River green yet for this weekend. And to answer your question, Kate, no, they haven't dyed it yet. They're going to start dyeing it this upcoming. I literally almost said Thursday. This Thursday. No, they're going to start dyeing it this upcoming Saturday, and around starting at 10:30 in the morning.
How long does it take them to cover that river?
Sounds like
river?
people are dying upstairs.
I really don't know. I really don't know how long it takes, but I do know that once they dye it, of course, obviously, it's green all day. Sometimes it even stays green for another day or two.
Well, that's another thing I was wondering, because the river is constantly flowing,
Yeah.
so it's not going to last.
Just decided to look it up out of curiosity. Okay, so excuse me. Okay, so it takes approximately 45 minutes to an hour for the Chicago Journeyman Plumbers, local 130, to dye the Chicago River green. The intense bright green color lasts for a few hours, with the hue remaining visible for roughly 1 to 3 days. And what's funny is that, like, when the boats, when they always keep the actual ingredient a secret, but it is eco-friendly and it's vegetable based. So that's why it's not, when they dye it will not poison the water life underwater. So, but what's interesting is that, like, if you look at videos or pictures of them dyeing the Chicago River green, the dye originally starts as orange, and then once it hits the water, that's when it turns green. And
wow,
yeah, I actually noticed that myself. I even thought to myself, wait a minute, that's like a different color, but no, it starts off as orange, then it turns to green.
So what happens if one year it doesn't change colors? Now you have orange Fanta flowing through your river.
That would be kind of cool. I will admit, if the river was dyed orange, I mean, I will admit that would probably be perfect for, like, like Halloween or Thanksgiving or something.
Like, how many rivers you got going through Chicago? It's not just one, right?
What's that?
It's not just one river going through Chicago, right?
No, we got more than one.
Okay, so what they should do is take a couple of rivers, color them orange, then a couple of other rivers, color them purple.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's the three main river systems we have that run through the Chicago. It's the Chicago River, the Calumet River, and the Des Plaines River.
Okay.
So, but I will tell you this. Here's a little interesting fact. Because
Oh, there you go. One orange, one purple, one black.
there you go. Hey, you know what else would be awesome? You know, it'd be kind of cool too when you think about it. If they really wanted to go St. Patrick's Day theme and go Irish, orange, white, and green to represent the Irish flag colors.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
And also, even with 4th of July, you do it with red, white, and blue.
Oh, boy. I don't know if they want to start doing that for all the holidays. That'd be
Yeah, I know. It's
bit of
probably pretty
overkill.
expensive. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been, as far as dyeing the Chicago River green for St.
Well,
Patrick's Day, that's been,
actually, Nick, now that you've said that, look that up. How much does it cost them to color the river?
here, okay, hold on a second.
Listen to the clackety clack of Nick's keyboard.
Hey, we've heard yours before.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, oh wow. It's well, it's still big, but it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. Dyeing the Chicago River green for St. Patrick's Day is estimated to cost around $6,000, though the exact cost varies annually.
Oh,
The tradition, managed by the Chicago Journeyman Plumbers Local Union 130, uses approximately 40 pounds of environmentally friendly vegetable-based dye. And
I would have thought it'd be a lot more, like 20,000 or 20.
that's what I thought, but it's only $6,000. Now, although I just said, as already said, takes about 45 minutes to complete, with costs breaking down to roughly $133 per minute.
Okay.
And okay, so it also goes into a little bit more of the dyeing. So the event is privately funded by the Plumbers Union and is not paid for by taxpayers. And then once again, as I already said too, the dye is well, now they're saying the dye is actually orange red in powder form, but it turns a brilliant Irish green upon hitting the water.
Oh, okay. So okay. Now I understand that, because there are, okay, going back to Angelia. She doesn't like plain water. She has to have flavor.
Okay.
If I When trying to give her water, she'll just take a tiny little sip and let go. Tiny little sip and let go. But if you put some flavor into it, then that straw's not leaving her mouth. And so she gets the Crystal Light stuff, and there are some things where, like for example, the grape, the powder is white,
Hmm.
but as soon as it gets mixed in with the water, it turns purple.
Yeah, that's kind of similar, like what they do here. Of course, obviously, it's not flavorful. You can't drink out of it.
No, but it's not going to hurt. If it's eco-friendly, then that tells me that it shouldn't be hazardous to drink if anybody would wanted
Yeah.
to drink,
Yeah.
River.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, dyeing the Chicago green, it's again, Jeremy, like you, it's been a long day. Dyeing the Chicago green, that has been a tradition that's been going on here in Chicago for over 60 years, since 1962, when they first started. Now, when they first started from 1962, for the first couple of years, from what I'm reading here, originally they used an oil-based dye that lasted for days before they eventually switched it to the current eco-friendly formula.
Well, you got to test them out.
Yeah, you
You're
do.
not going to get it perfect the first time.
No, you're not.
And those fish, I can promise you, are green. The fishermen aren't happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure the eco-friendly. I don't think that new formula would be staining the fish though, because
Sure, it
it's
would.
not designed
They're
to harm.
breathing it in.
Well, yeah, but it's not designed to harm the fish, though.
No, it won't harm them, but it's gonna stain them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like putting food coloring in, like, you can take
Green eggs and
coloring,
ham.
Green eggs
a
and
rose,
Yeah.
split a rose stem and put red or purple, green, whatever colors in the cups. Split the rose stem in 4. Put that in there. It's going to suck it up, and all the leaves are going to be different colors.
yeah,
Or all
yeah.
the petals, I mean.
So,
it's the same thing. It don't hurt them, but it's sure going to stain them.
oh, I'm sure it will. Now, although it's always been blue, blue. Again, although it's always been dyed green. So I just decided real quick just to because, well, Jeremy, you've probably seen it, but I'll show it on here. I'll show it on here anyway. I have a picture of what the Chicago River looks like when they dye it green for St. Patrick's Day. And
Oh, you brought it up on the show before.
Yeah, you sent that last year.
I did, but obviously every now and then sometimes we have some new people who've never seen it. So
We got to see it again.
yeah, we got to see it. Oh, wait a minute. It won't. It's doing that stupid thing again. It's because it's offline. So guess what, Jeremy? I'm gonna have to send this one to you again. I'm sorry. I know. I don't know why it's not letting me, but here. This is the other one I'll be able to share, but yeah, for whatever reason, this one is not letting me share. Oh, I think it might be
Ladies
because
and gentlemen, let's make it easy for you. Google search Green Chicago River. There's your picture.
that's what I originally did. Okay, fine.
Holy cow, that's green.
Yeah, right? It is. It's green as hell. And that's usually when it's fresh too. So it's like a real bright green. Wait, are you sharing it, Jeremy, or am I
Well,
still
I'm saving it right now.
okay? All right, hold on one second here because I'm just getting the search ready on the original photo that I found. Okay, here we go.
Damn,
So
that is green.
it is. Okay, so sharing the screen. Yeah, here is the oh, you're sharing it now. Okay. Yeah, check this out.
That's like the Incredible Hulk taking a piss in the river.
It almost looks kind of like the green Jello too, when you really think about it.
Or green pudding.
Green River or Mountain Dew.
Man.
And I like how it's just contrasts against the entire city foreign background.
Yeah, it really sticks. Now, are we sure this is a real picture and not AI?
No, because that image was taken. I don't think it is but actually I think it might be. Here, let me check the original site where I found it. That might be from a video, I think. So hold on, because there's a play button here. Okay, so all right, so here. Okay, yeah, I think this is okay. So I'll share the screen myself, Jeremy, and obviously I don't think that this is going to be a copyright issue, but they actually do show you how they how they dye the Chicago River green. So
Turn
give
the
you guys
volume off.
what's that?
Turn the volume off.
Yeah, I plan on turning the volume off. Oh, there's not even any sound to it anyway. Here. So obviously, yeah, you have a lot of people who gather around for it.
Well, something like that, I would think would be considered a big event.
Yeah, it would. It really would. And they go, and yeah, as you can see, it goes pretty fit. They go really fast with the dye. You can see that it's, well, in this case, it looks a little bit more yellowish, but it's
Yeah.
still, you
See,
can see how
when they're dyeing the river, I was expecting something like shooting it out of a fire hose.
that's what I thought too until I started seeing how they did it.
Well, doing it this way would cover a lot more area.
Yeah, it would. Well, that's kind of cool, like how this guy started with like making kind of ring shapes.
It makes me think of the Green Lantern.
Yeah, well, it does.
Yeah, because his symbol is the circle with the lines on it.
Right, right. No, you're absolutely right on that. Green is.
Okay, and
So,
everything is okay. Everything's starting to freeze up now.
oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you get the idea of how it all works. Um, so that leads to, it's not a video this time. That does lead to one final image I did want to show. Now, although they've always dyed the Chicago River green since 1962, there was one time, however, though, funny enough, that we were just joking about this a few minutes ago, Jeremy, was that there was one time where they did dye the Chicago River a different color. This time, they actually dyed it blue. And it was not obviously for St. Patrick's Day. That was in response to when the Chicago Cubs won the World Series 10 years ago, back in 2016. And again, not a video this time. So I got one more image to share, and this is an actual photo of what the Chicago River looked like this time when it was dyed blue 10 years. It was the only time they ever did that, when it was blue.
Now that looks like a clean river.
It
Yeah.
does. It really does. And that's about the same area as you saw in the first picture too. Obviously at a different angle.
Yeah, that's how you want your water to look everywhere.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? Unfortunately, even though we were all celebrating the Cubs, winning on the World Series, unfortunately, we never got word that they were dyeing the Chicago River blue, so we never got to see it, unfortunately. And I doubt and I hate to say it, but I doubt we may ever get another chance because before, I don't know if there will be another chance that the Cubs are going to win like that again. Because prior to 2016, the last time the Chicago Cubs won the World Series was back over 100 years earlier in 1908. And my grandfather was a big fan of he was rooting for them to join the World Series, but sadly, he never got to see that in his lifetime. So the chances of seeing something like that again, not only just for them to win, but to see the Chicago River dyed blue again, I don't think that's going to happen again in my lifetime. So I'm ashamed to admit, I might have missed my only opportunity.
I wonder if they considered coloring the river when the Chicago Bears won the Super Bowl.
I was thinking the same thing too, because that would make sense. Because, let's face it, the color blue is kind of really associated for Chicago. Like you come out to the city, you'll see basically a lot of things that is blue in color. That's how we represent blue. I mean, it's even on our city flag too, because the bars, which represent the north branch of the river, central part, and southern branch. So either way, we basically represent blue and orange in a way.
Okay. Okay, it is 10 o'clock. Hour 50 minutes into the show.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about a lot of stuff tonight.
Really. Oh, and look who just decided to show up as we're about to wrap things up. Hello, Slinkers. Oh, hey, you don't have your collar on. Where's your collar? Oh, Mom must have took it off. Her collar was withering away. It was becoming really bad because she scratches at her neck a lot,
Yeah.
So
Because they don't want it on.
well, not only that, it rips up the collar, but it's got to feel good for her right now because she's not wearing it.
Is she microchipped?
No, she's not. But the other, because I told you we got two cats. The other one is, however. Well, actually, no, I don't think. Well, I think she is. But what we also did too when we got the other one was we also. I don't know if you guys have heard it, and I know it's kind of a controversial thing. We had part of her ear clipped, so that way it would signify to let people know like if she ran away that somebody owned her.
Yeah, the microchip is so much better though because if they take him to the Humane Society, they'll call you.
Yeah. This one, on the other hand, did not have her ears clipped. She's got both of her ears in full shape, but yeah, she's. I'm not sure about the microchips. That's a really good question.
That's what we did with all ours because if they run away, everybody in this town will take them to the Humane Society unless, of course they think they want them and good luck if they want any of them except for Rose because the rest of them are assholes.
Yeah, especially baby girl.
Yeah, they wouldn't get close enough to her to get her.
Hello, stinkers. Yes, I know.
Yeah, because she always likes to come up on men and just kind of.
Uh-huh. She does that to everyone. She's the herding dog. And she wants to make everybody go in the direction she wants.
Yeah, well, right here, this is the herding cat.
She just looks like she's agitated.
She is. I mean, she'll come up. She's all like right now. She's really friendly. She's purring, and then after another minute, she's going to get mad for no reason.
She's already mad. Look at that tail.
Yeah.
She's agitated. She is wanting to attack. She's wanting to play.
Like, yeah. I'm always like, what are you coming over to me for?
She wants you to play with her.
She does. But we still love her, though.
She's ready to start scratching.
Yeah. She was biting my hand last night. So, actually, I didn't even tell you guys. She was pretty mad because I accidentally did something to her last night. So, long story short, I had to walk into the dining room last night because I had to grab something, and the whole room was dark, the dining room and also the nearby kitchen. And just as I was about to walk into the dining room, which of course I was about to turn a light on, all of a sudden I hear this, yeah, and I looked down very quick. I realized I accidentally stepped on Slinky's tail, which she did not like, obviously. I mean, I probably scared her. So yeah, she was pretty pissed off with me. I tried even giving her treats, but that didn't faze her at all.
Well,
and then the other cat
can't
tried.
say I blame her for being mad at you for that.
What's that?
I can't say I blame her for being mad at you for that.
Even though it was an accident, still it didn't matter. She didn't care.
If somebody stepped on your tail, you wouldn't like it.
Cats don't. You don't own cats. Cats own you.
Yes, they do. And then a few minutes later, she came upstairs to my mom's room where the other cat was, and the other cat was trying to play with her and, hissing at her and whatnot. And we're like, Kitty, just leave her alone. I'm like, yeah, come on, Kitty. Slinky's kind of in a bad mood right now. She's
Well, she looks like she's enjoying what you're doing to her right now.
Yeah, right now she is. But I could promise you in another minute or so she's gonna snap.
Oh yeah. I can see that in the tail.
Cats, especially this one, is just so unpredictable. You just never know when she's gonna change.
Well, then let's end the show before she attacks you, because I don't think that's something you would want on live video.
Well, I think she also just wanted to have her spotlight on the show. That's probably, maybe somehow she knew we were ending things and she wanted to have her minute or two. She also was on Lois' show earlier today, too. So don't forget, Slink, it's not the first time you've been on today.
All right. So with that, I guess there will be no show next week.
No, but the week after.
Yeah, she's the real star, Kate.
Yeah. We will be back in 2 weeks. I will be comfortably in my hotel in Reno, Nevada, where it is going to be 5 p.m. when the show starts.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That gives me a little time to go get some supper after the show, and then come back, go to bed, and get up early and get on the road the next day.
Just as a reminder, too, because since you're going out of town yourself next week, Jeremy, as a reminder, too, I mean, not that it's going to affect the show whatsoever, but it has been confirmed now that I will be heading out of town also myself next weekend for the Obscura Paracon out in DeKalb, Illinois, which is about 70 miles west of here. And I wanted to let you know, Jeremy, because I know you want to put it in the records, but very good likely chance that, well, Tom's probably not going to make it, but some of my friends are, and very likely chance we're going to be doing the investigation afterwards, which that's going to be at the Egyptian Theater, which is also located down in DeKalb.
Okay, so when you guys do that, message me.
Yes.
Um, give me the usual details, and when I get home, I will add that.
Yeah. I just wanted to I decided to let you know now so you know ahead of time. So, but yeah, looks
Good night,
like
Greg. Thanks for joining us.
good night, Greg. But yeah, looks like next weekend is when I'm going to have my first official investigation for 2026. So
Okay.
it'll be good to be. And finally, this theater, I found out they finally, even though it's not necessary right now, they finally installed air conditioning because the last time I was there back in 2019, there was no AC. We went during the middle of August, so during the height of summer. That place literally was a sauna. I mean,
That's the fun part.
if you go back to, well, I still have pictures up. If you go back to my pictures from 2019, I couldn't even wear my vest. All I was wearing was just my shorts, my tank.
But Nick, this is next weekend. It's not going to be.
No. What I'm trying to say, I'm just saying the last time that I was there, I'm just saying, yeah. Now that they installed, and now it's still going to be nice and cool out for next weekend. It doesn't matter to me, so it'll be a lot more comfortable. Oh, great! Oh, wait a minute,
He
Greg,
did the theater 17 years ago.
Greg, you guys are going out to the. You're going to be out at the Obscura Paracon too, because we're gonna. If you are, we're gonna be leaving. Because it's not that far from me. It's only like about an hour, 2 hour drive for us. We're going to leave sometime in early afternoon because, like, literally right after I'm done with work that day. And then right afterwards, we're going to be on the road. So, but no, I just got to ask. Yeah, are you going to be at Obscura just before we go?
And also, tomorrow night, Nick is going to be on 13th Dimension with me, and we will be talking about the origins of Friday the 13th.
That's correct. Yeah. And I got a new. I'll be wearing my Friday the 13th attire, Jeremy, but I also finally have that new edition. But as always, as I like to say, I'm not going to ruin the surprise. You'll just have to wait until I come on tomorrow. Okay, yes, on Saturday. All right. In that case, Greg, I will see you then. It'll be good to see you.
Yeah, because if I am able to, if Friday the 13th rolls around, it's kind of a requirement to do a 13th Dimension on that day.
I mean, it does have the number 13, so yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah, so and I wasn't going to do it because I wasn't thinking about the whole timeline about when I got to leave for the trip and all of that stuff. And once I realized, oh, I don't need to leave until the 20th. Yeah, we can do a 13th.
Oh, Braxton.
Hey, man.
Yeah, good to see you, Braxton. But unfortunately, we're literally about to wrap up and end for tonight.
We were just going into our.
We would have wrapped up had Nick not kept talking.
Hey, look who's talking. You guys have done that too. It's not just me.
It's you tonight.
Okay, maybe tonight, but you guys have done it in the past.
Usually, Braxton's on a lot earlier, so he must have had something going on tonight.
Yeah, and keep in mind, I was also waiting to hear back from Greg, like which days he was going to be at Obscura, but I got the answer what I was looking for.
Okay. So yeah, tomorrow night on 13th Dimension, I will have Nick on. We'll be talking about the origins of Friday the 13th, which I don't think we really ever covered extensively.
Mm-hmm.
I know we've talked about it, but we never really dug into it. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
If we did, I don't remember.
I don't think
I
so.
don't really remember either. Either way, it's going to be an interesting show.
Yeah. No show next week. No Supernatural talk. We're all gonna take a break, but we will be back the following 2 weeks. Then I guess we're going on a extended hiatus.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's kind of a shame because I was going to try to get Sweet Talk Eileen to come in.
It would be awesome to have her back.
Yeah.
She's been gone for far too long.
She has.
And there are times that sometimes we get a little bit loud, but it's still too quiet without her.
It is. You got to miss that southern accent that she brings to it.
Yeah. And also when she talks about her upcoming 24th birthday.
Every year.
Yeah, it's right.
Oh, that's why he was watching Law and
On Order SVU. That show can wait. I know it's got a big number of big stars that show up, but that can still wait anyway.
I think they're still producing new episodes for that series, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're still, and they I don't know if you remember hearing, they just recently made the announcement that the guy who was the captain, he didn't die in real life, but his character died on the show. He was the original boss.
Which means he got written off the show.
That either he got written off, or I think he just decided he was done with being on the show.
That's still how they write him off, though.
Yeah, that's
Whether
how
they get fired or they decide to take another route.
Yeah. And he was actually in the original Law, like when it was just called Law and Order back in the early 90s. He was on that for like the first 3 seasons, but funny enough, they wrote him off for that original series because I don't remember the reason, but then they brought him back when they started doing SVU a few years later in the late 90s.
Okay, that's our history lesson for
Yep.
today.
I'm ready to end things. So,
all right, well, folks, thank you so much for playing along with us tonight. And I got nothing.
well, I could at least say next week. I know it's early, but I'll say it anyway. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone, and yeah, happy St. Patrick's.
Okay, what the hell is going on?
What?
What's the matter?
Everything is freezing up.
Am I moving?
Now you are.
Me?
Yep. It wasn't a minute ago.
Okay, folks, that's our cue. We got to go.
Yeah, we're gonna get the hell off here.
Yeah.
The spirits of Supernatural Talk are saying you're done.
They were saying that 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, if you do celebrate St. Patrick's Day, be responsible.
Yep. Drink responsibly.
Be responsible. Be safe. And, with depending on. Oh, we just lost.
Oh, Adrian just left. Oh, wait.
No, everything's cutting out.
Well,
So
that was
that what you were saying, Jeff.
go out like that.
Yeah.
Everything just cut out.
Okay, folks, we will see you in 2 weeks. The Supernatural Talk spirits are mad at us for some reason. We'll see you in 2 weeks from Reno for me and home for the other two.
Yep.
All right, guys. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Tune in for me and Nick tomorrow on 13th Dimension. And until then, have a good night because I'm sending my happy ass to bed.
Yep. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.